Morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a good day. What is wrong with you, Eeyore? You didn't let me spend much time on that show last night, that live show. Well, you'd have had to sit on my lap the whole time. Well, and then they couldn't have seen me. Well, I'd have been talking, though. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, don't cry, young fella. Or old fella. Anyway, well, it's time for the Cap Guy show. The Cap Guy had a very good night again. And thank you to everybody that showed up. And we had a good time. You learned a lot about the Cap Guy. He likes to talk. And anyway, I thought it was going to be an eBay reselling site. It is. But they had to get to know the Cap Guy. They had to know his favorite food. And I told them, you think they'll send you some? My favorite food is pizza and cheeseburgers and fries. Send me some. Well, I told them my birthday, too. I don't know my birthday. Well, your birthday could be the same day as mine. Well, then, will we get enough presents? I ain't splitting them with you. I ain't doing you get half and I get half and cost of goods and all that. Yeah, I know. No, I'll make sure you get your own presents. Yeah. Send me a Ferrari so I can get the heck out of here fast. Anyway. All right, let's get on with the show. Cap Guy's got somewhere he got to go. Have a great day, folks. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's a big barn sale or something going on, so I'm going to check that out. Before I get into what I sold, and thank you, everybody, last night for joining. I had a good time joking around and telling my stories, and I got plenty. I'm old, and I've seen a lot. Of course, a lot of you have too seen a lot. I didn't say you were old. I got this today, and I tell you what, I don't know. Sometimes, luckily, it ain't a big ticket item. Woke up to this restricted item notice from the GSP, the Global Shipping Program. We're writing to inform you that your recent transaction, though to the GSP, cannot be completed. It has been deemed restricted. This could be to import regulations, restrictions, all that kind of stuff. And the item will not be shipped forward to its final destination, and it will not be returned to you. Don't worry, though. Your buyer will be notified and refunded automatically within 72 hours. Yeah. I will retain the buyer's original payment. Now, why would I get to keep the payment? That don't make sense. They'll be notified and refunded. At this time, the transaction is complete and no further action is required. It's Mary Kay Time-Wise Bronze 5. Now, why is that restricted? I don't know. But we're going to get into what I sold real quick. I had 10 sales, actually 11 sales, 10 shipments. So when I went live last night, I had about 3 less than that, and then the 2 of the 3 that were huge. So one of them I kind of talked about on the live show. Those of you that didn't show up missed it, but we'll do it again. There's a lot of mistakes on my part getting it going. I jumped on the wrong one, and anyway. Reebok Miami Heat 2006 NBA Champions. It is new without tags. It is a very nice embroidered, raised lettered finals cap. It is brand new. This thing's never been worn. And I actually found this at the Goodwill bins. There you go. That's a pretty nice hat. 18 cents, sold it for 14 plus shipping on top. And I made, drum roll, I made $13.11. The next, Mr. MML will appreciate. This is a Bob Allen shooting jacket. It is green and black, and it is nice. I got this at Goodwill for $9.61. It was higher than that, but I got my old man discount day, and those are really nice. If you find Bob Allen hunting jackets, Those are nice pickups. So it's an XL. I paid $9.61. I sold it for $54.95 plus shipping, and there you go. I made $39.63 profit off that. The next MML could also appreciate. It's the Hello Kitty varsity jacket. It is a youth. I've had this for a long time, and I didn't think I'd ever get rid of it. I found it at the Goodwill here locally last fall, and I've had a lot of interest in it, but nobody's ever popped on it, and it's not that expensive. But it's like a little varsity jacket. It's going up to Montana, and I paid. Can't remember. It's been so long, but it was probably about $5.35. Sold it for $16.50 plus shipping, and on that Hello Kitty, I made $11.90, and it's gone. And I meant that MML because you have a lot of cats. You could call yourself the cat guy. Oh well. The next is PS2 Enthusia Professional Racing. This is the first of 2 shipments going to Puerto Rico. There you go. Pretty nice. Nothing special. Paid $1.56 in a lot of games I bought back in February. Sold it for $9.99 plus shipping. It went medium L. And $6.48 was my profit. The next is a Saturday pickup. I paid $50 for some series of The Simpsons, Family Guy, Weeds, In Living Color, just a couple of them, and Star Trek The Next Generation, the entire 7 DVD set. I listed them all yesterday, and I sold several of them yesterday. Starting off with this one, which was kind of by itself out of the Simpsons lot. I had 1 through 16, and then I had 20, so I separated 20 out, and it's in really good shape. Checked it all out, and this I comped at $1 and sold it for $19.99 with free shipping, and on that one I made $11.79. Then on Dillard's, fall fur winter headband. If y'all watched my video last Friday, I wore these in my video when I was deliriously tired, and I didn't think these might sell once I started listing them, but I went ahead and listed them anyway. There's one that's a lighter color than this, and I put them on there for about $11. Paid $1 each for them. Sold this one for $11, so I already got my money back, plus shipping on top, and I ended up making $9.58 off that headband. The next is something Terry Hanna has bought before. John Deere reversible cap. I got these for $1 a piece last summer in a storage guy there. He'd bought actually a sporting goods store. I don't know what John Deere has to do with sporting goods, but he had a ton of them, and I bought a bunch of them, and I still have some left. I'm selling for $9.25 with free shipping, so that's a good deal off a $1 hat. Not making a lot of money, but that's a good deal for the buyer. With free shipping, this guy bought 2 of them, and they are going to Puerto Rico as well. So on those, I ended up making $9.35 profit off of the 2 hats. Well, the Star Trek I was just talking about, The Next Generation. Picked this up. I comped this at $10. Again, it's in a lot. I paid $50 for everything, and there was a bunch of other stuff besides the DVDs. But this is definitely a new BOLO that I'm looking for. I've sold several series of different, or partial series of different shows. I am definitely looking for the DVD series now. I paid $10. I sold this for $90 with free shipping. I went to Pennsylvania. It did cost me a little more medium L, about double what I comped it at because I didn't weigh it. That's my mistake. But that's okay because I still made $63.23, which more than paid for everything I bought that day at that yard sale. The next thing, whoa, it's The Simpsons. I grabbed this one too, another $10 comp out of that $50 buy. While I was on my live last night, somebody sent me an offer and said not all these are in the box sleeves like these ones on the left. So instead of $199, will you take $185? Well, let's see, Bobby. $10 and $185 out with free shipping. That's not a hard decision. I did it. Home run, baby. Actually, the last one was too. $185 free shipping. They're only going to Fort Worth, Texas, right down the road from me, 3 hours. So, needless to say, $185. I'll take it all day long. Cost me $13.12 to ship them because again it's on the weight, and they went priority where the other one went medium mail, and that's okay with me because I still made $137.72 off the Simpsons 1 through 16. Whew, man, BOLO, BOLO, BOLO. Be on the lookout for that item or any of those DVD sets. Comp them, always comp them. And then the last thing I sold after I went to bed at midnight last night, there you go. They're vintage Sporto winter boots, kind of like, and these are going where they belong, Wisconsin. So send me some cheese curds. I love cheese curds. There you go. So I paid $4 for these back in August. Sold them for $20.40 plus shipping. I got them at a flat rate. They're size 8s. Made $13.93 profit. So on the day, I had 10 sales, or actually 11 sales, 10 shipments, $44.70 in cost of goods. That's the amount I spent for everything. My sales were $440.33, and my profit yesterday ended up being $316.72, and I will take it to the bank. So anyway, that's it. What I'm going to talk about this morning on the 101, for those of you that are tuning out, thank you for being here. And thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And for the rest of you, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to look stuff up, because let's just assume yesterday, you've got a store and you got your bank linked and everything, and you're ready, and you get your 5 or 10 or whatever it is listings in the beginning. So you want to do research. And I use my phone for most of the research because I'm physically wherever I'm at buying it. And you want to do the research. And we're not just going to look at, it's going to be a little different on my phone than it is on the screen, but I can't show you on my phone because I'm on it. So, there we go. So when I go to find something, excuse me, I'm just going to search. So let's just say we'll look up The Simpsons. And I'm just looking up Simpsons. Oh, you know what? Because I'm typing around a box with this tripod sitting on. Okay. So let's just do the 20th season. That's what I did, because that's one of the things I sold. And my comps can be in, comparisons. You can see on here, these are the ones that are listed, and they're either pre-owned or brand new, and you can definitely see the difference. If you find them sealed, they're worth like 4 times the money here. But I got them used, and I still sold mine for more than that. So you can be all over, and that person's running an auction. I don't know why. Here's somebody with 14 seasons for 150. So again, it's all in what you got. Do you have the disc only? Do you have how many seasons? What seasons are they? You can break them out and sell them individually and probably make more money than I did. Who knows? I haven't tried it that way, but it's the time and effort of doing each one individually, and time is money. It's your time is your money. So I just elected to do them all together because I saw the value. So now I'm going to look at solds, and there you go. There's mine. $19.99 with free shipping. That's the one I did. And I broke my pictures out, not just to show the DVD itself. Now, here's another person that did that. But a lot of people will just pop that on there. Okay, well, that's good. Here's another one, just like the one I sold. Okay. I'm not, and he didn't get as much as I did. So, not that doesn't work. It probably would, but I broke mine out so you get to see The Simpsons. You get to see everything that's in the package, and the sleeve and everything that's with it, the little booklet. And so there you go. Brand new, used. And again, if you look at these that are used like mine was, mine garnered more money than anybody I see's on here. So I start at the high end, and I can always come down. But you definitely want to look at the sold comps. People will list stuff all over the place on the same item, but what you get for it, that's what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't matter what it's listed for. It's what you sell it for. And I had a lot of offers on a Celtic ball cap last night that I had listed for $47 with Larry Bird on the front. I got an offer for 25, then I countered back at 35, and I mean we went back and forth, and finally he quit messaging or ran out of options. But you know, sometimes I'm just not going to give it away. But you can do a lot of options on here. You can do what condition it is in. You know, if I just pick good, it's already on the sold, so now you can see the difference in the prices. So you definitely want to look them up, and you want to filter to sold on your phone. When you're looking something up, it's going to be in the upper right hand screen, and you hit filter. You can change the condition. You can change solds, completeds, all that kind of stuff. But you definitely want to look at solds and condition. If it's used, it's used. There's no getting around it regardless of the condition. Now, I pick good because actually it could be like new or very good, but remember, people are going to hold you to that. If they get it and a little thing like a crease on the case or something's there, they're going to say, hey, you said this was very good, and it's only good or acceptable on video games. So you got to really pay attention to the condition, because people will return. I had a guy return a video game recently because the case wasn't in the best shape, and and I thought, well, the game works, but apparently he was a collector of that game, so he returned it, and I refunded his money, and I relisted it and resold it. So, you know, everybody's different in how they react to this stuff. But comping is how you look up stuff and you find the value. So if you're in a Goodwill or even a yard sale, just look it up, filter it to sold, find out what it's selling for. And if it's $10 and you know that thing sells in the set, I'll see if I can just do that real quick. I had 1 through 16. And we'll search, and it should, okay, there's mine, okay, the one I sold last night. I didn't sell it for $199, I sold it for $185 on an offer, but again, I'll take it. Here's another one that took a best offer. When you see a green line through the solds, that means they took an offer lower than that. Here's one that took less than $145, okay. Here's one that's one box collection, they took 100. Mine are individual boxes. I'd probably almost rather have this for room myself. But, hey, I'm not the buyer. And of course, I'd never pay this much for the Simpsons DVDs either. But here's one 180, and here's one that took 200, but he added 20. I could have added 20 and done the same thing, and I would have got, well, I got 200. I'd have lost $5 because I sold the 20 for 20 by itself. So that'd have been $5 difference. But there you go. I mean, you get an idea of what these things are selling for. And this is the kind of stuff I've sold NYPD Blue, some other series. And you definitely want to be looking for the DVD series. Make sure they're all there. Make sure they're in good condition. But a lot of these TV series are worth a bunch of money. And I was shocked. In living color, if I had all those, I only found 2 seasons. Those are also worth about this amount of money. A couple $100 if you come across them. So individually, some of these are worth good money. Game of Thrones season 6 or 5, I think it is. No, 6 is worth more money than any of the other seasons. It was one of the best seasons from a person that watched the show. And but together they would probably be, you know, more valuable than all of them. But individually, some of them aren't worth that much. And that's what you're going to find if you do them individually. Some of them may be worth $10, $15. Then you'll have 1 or 2 of the seasons that are worth a lot of money. And so I just elect to put them all together. And yeah, they're heavy and they ship, but they do ship media mail. But when I'm shipping something at $185, I'm scared to ship it media mail. So I shipped it priority. And because it wasn't going very far, it wasn't going to cost me a lot of money. So $13 off of a $185 sale that I had $10 in. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I know some people penny pinch that shipping and stuff. Go pirate ship, and nothing wrong with that. I've never tried pirate ship. The only time I ever did a price quote, USPS was cheaper, and it was going to go USPS anyway because of my eBay discount. So, yeah, you could do it, and you can go ground UPS, or I won't use FedEx because I'm retired UPS. Just kind of a ethics thing there for me. But, yeah, I do use the post office. But anyway, they didn't sell against us like FedEx did. And anyway, it is what it is. Everybody has their preferences. I hope I taught you something. Thumbs up. Like, share, view, subscribe, binge watch. Get me those hours. I ended up with 100 hours last night because I had 10 people and it was an hour show. So I could do that for sure. I need to get, like I said, 4,000 hours to even be considered. Of course, I picked up a sub somewhere. I got 367. A long way from 1,000, but hey, I'm on my way. One day at a time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we entertain you. I hope you learned something. And the Cap Guy and JT, we will talk to you tomorrow as we always do. Have a great day, folks.